Ciao everyone, it's Kquinze's channel. How are you all? Today I'm gonna be doing another makeup review. We are gonna test out a foundation. This is L'Oreal Paris, the Infallible 24-hour Freshwear foundation. This is the shade 140 Beige Doré or Golden Beige. I don't even know if this is the right shade for me. I didn't buy this. My dad gave this to me. I want to test it out on camera. I haven't used it yet. This is the first time I'm gonna apply this on my face. This has been so well known when it first came out. Yeah, we will see. I'm gonna apply this using my foundation brush, right? This is from Makeup Revolution London. And of course, I'm gonna use my Beauty Blender sponge. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so this is how it looks like. It has a pump. I'm gonna use my brush first on the half part of my face. I'm just gonna pick that one up and apply that here on the right side of my face. Alright, so this is how it looks like. I need to have a second pump. I'm gonna try to like dot the product. There's a little bit left right there. I'm just gonna swipe it up and blend it here all together. Oh wow, I like the finish. I think the brush also did a good job in extending the product. And also here on the sides of my nose, it has a nice coverage. So this is the part where I don't have the foundation and the other part where I have it. It isn't bad at all. I mean, it is very near my skin tone. Okay, I'm gonna go apply this using the Beauty Blender sponge. You can hear the water running. Alright, I just wet my Beauty Blender swirl. Yes, electric violet swirl. So I put on 2 pumps, okay? I will do the same because I had 2 pumps here on this side. So instead of picking up the product, I'm just gonna scatter it all over my face. I need my mirror. Here is how my skin looks like. Oh my gosh, that's really nice. I don't know what side I like more. I mean, both the sponge and the brush apply the product very nicely. I like the way it looks on my skin. It really looks fresh. Oh my gosh, I'm really happy. Like, look at that. It's weird because it's not a luminous foundation and it's not matte. Like, it's just in between. I really like it. I have oily skin, by the way. Acne prone, sensitive, oily skin. Have a lot of blemishes. I have a lot of pores. So I want to see how this will hold up during the day. Also, I'm gonna complete this makeup look. And then I will see you in a little bit. Alright, so this is the finished look. I did apply my Essence Banana Powder here on my forehead and at the center of my face, on my nose and on my chin, where I get so oily easily, and I just didn't apply powder here on my cheeks so that we will see the difference on how the foundation will hold up with or without powder. I didn't apply any primers at all. I rarely use the Benefit Professional just because I have very large pores, and that's the only face primer that I use. I'm not a lover of face primers in general, so I don't have anything at all under, just my moisturizer and SPF, and then the foundation. I also applied NARS Duo Powder Orgasm and the Bronzer Laguna, and I also applied a little bit of contour powder, my Kquinze medium, here on the hollows of my cheeks and here on my nose. And of course, as a highlight, I did apply my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder here at the middle of my nose, just to, you know, give the illusion of having a nose, although I don't have one, and a little bit here on the top of my cheeks. I'm all about very natural. Actually, Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder is not a highlight. They have a whole entire collection on highlights. That one is actually a finishing powder, but I like to use it as highlighters. And then I did apply a little bit of the under eye concealer. All know that that is Maybelline Sun Anti-Age Rewind Concealer. I also powdered that a little bit with the Essence Banana Powder. What else? I did apply a little lipstick. This is from MAC. It is called Kinda Sexy. It is a matte lipstick. I want to show you. It's just a very nice nude shade. And this one is the lip gloss. I applied a little bit here at the center, which is Flormar, the Super Shine Lip Gloss in 110 Bronze Statue. Right? And on my eyes today, I did use my Deborah Milano makeup kit. If you want to check out my first impression review about this, I will link the video down below. It's kind of a miss for me, but I'm just gonna use it nonetheless. I have it, so why not use it? I mean, it's just a first impression review, so I really want to like test it more and use it more. But what happened on that video is not that great. And so I'm gonna test it out again together with this foundation. We will see if the eyeshadows will hold up. I did use this set right here. Shade, the pinkish shade that I applied here on my crease. This one I applied here at the corner of my lower lash line. This one is the shadow that I applied here in the middle of my lid. What else? I also use this shade right here for the half part of my lower lash line. This brown right here, I dipped in to that a little bit to emphasize the outer V of my eyes, and I used the same black eyeshadow that I used on my first impression review for my brows. Excuse my brows. I really need to groom them. That's it. Those are the eyeshadows that I used from this makeup kit. Of course, for my mascara, I only use one, which is the one that I'm currently using now, Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I am really excited actually on how this foundation will turn out. And also we are gonna check out about the eyeshadows, how they will perform during the day. And so I'm gonna leave you for a moment and we will see each other again at the end of the day. Hello everyone, I'm back and it's already 16:25. I have this foundation on for a total of 6 hours. The foundation stayed the same. It stayed true to its color, same shade, no oxidation at all. I'm still looking fresh. It's amazing. I mean, I have a very oily skin. I rarely find foundations that caters to my needs, and this one is the one. It is also lightweight. Like I can't even feel that I'm wearing a foundation. But the coverage is also not full coverage. I didn't try to build it up. Like, I am really happy with this type of coverage. I'm just amazed by this because it just actually covered my skin really well without, without sucking the life out of it. I think you can apply this without powder. I mean, look at that. My cheeks are still not oily. And also, out of curiosity, I will try to blot the oil from my face. So I have here my Shiseido oil blotting paper. Alright. As you can see, the foundation also transfers. That's a downside. But, I mean, the foundation didn't even claim to be transfer proof. So, I think that's fine. Alright, so it's very, very minimal. Usually, I have more than this. It's not the worst daily skin day that I have. I can still live with it. After 6 hours, I mean, that's really a record. I'd really recommend this, even though you have an oily skin. Maybe if you want to like maximize the performance of this foundation, maybe you can try and play a little bit with your face primer, apply a good matte powder, or maybe it will help a little bit more. It did say a 24-hour wear, so I'm really curious about that. If one is gonna wear a foundation for 24 hours, like, it's not realistic unless you work a long hour shift. But for me, it's just too much. I mean, 24 hours, really? I think the maximum for me is 10 hours, maybe. That for me is already a test. If this foundation will stay on my face for at least 10 hours, that would be phenomenal. It is actually more than what I expected. I'm really happy I tried this, and it is a good product. I will still continue to play with it. Also, I really do want to update you on what happened on my eyes. I did use the the Deborah Milano makeup kit, the one that I reviewed on my last video. Look at that. I mean, the shades that I used this time is actually good. Like, no fallouts. I did apply a little bit here on my lower lash line, and it's still there. I didn't experience any smudging here, and also on my lids, especially the brown here on my outer V is still good. And also the pink shade on my crease. The one on my lid here, the lightest shade is kind of thinking about my conclusion on that video, because I was mainly disappointed with the glitters, if you will remember, or if you ever watched that video. But the mattes are actually nice. I'm gonna say the same thing. Like, the mattes are pretty nice. And by the way, I already have my pajama top on because it's getting cold already. Because this morning I got a shirt, so maybe you are just wondering. I really do recommend you try it out. It's affordable, it's drugstore. I think it is worth a try. We're gonna talk again soon on another video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Ciao!